Hello guys, it's been a while and I've been not posting any videos, but I've decided to post a video comparison for the Realme 6 Pro and the Realme X2. So this is something which I just thought I'll do a comparison today of and give you some, insights of the Realme X2 and of course the Realme 6 Pro. So the Realme, you must be knowing the features and the camera, the megapixels all by now, because you must have seen it on the website. I'm just going to take you through them, but I'm going to talk more about the phone from what I myself have seen from people. I spend a lot of time on YouTube every day reviewing videos of YouTubers, so I get to know a lot because I've seen that they get the phones and they demonstrate it and they tell the features. So I kind of excuse me, just pick from the good ones and the odd ones out, and I kind of uh, you know study it, and then I incorporate it in my videos. So now if you're confused between the 6 Pro and the X2, there are some key things which I'm going to talk about today and tell you which you should understand. And this is more of a conversation video, which if you really try to understand what I'm trying to say, you will able to judge between the two phones. Now, according to me, the X2 is a very good phone. There's another YouTuber who also told me the X2 is, as you know, the X2 is out of stock in India from Flipkart, where they sell it in India. I don't know if it's available in the US. I guess it should be, but under a different model number, or maybe the same thing. I'm not too sure. I'm talking more for India. I'm not even sure about Asia. So yeah. So if you really go to see, it's something which I've done my research and I'm going to talk about a bit. I'm not going to. I'm just showing you this stuff so you know exactly how it looks, and from the original website. Of course, everything it's going to look very good and clear, no doubt, and it is very good. But from my point of view, I think the software which they use is somewhere good. It's little somewhat like you can say like similar to, not exactly stock Android, but kind of stock Android. So the smart OS is good. I prefer it to the MIUI, much better. Yeah, okay. So coming to that, first of all, let me give a big thank you to GSM Arena for because I'm using their website to show you the comparison. So yeah, courtesy GSM Arena. So you must be knowing all these things. I'm sure that the 6 Pro has IPS and the X2 has Super AMOLED and stuff. But if you notice, the 6 Pro has 1080 by 2400, and this has 2340. So basically getting 60 pixels more with the 6 Pro, right? That's 2400 minus 2340, that's 60 more pixels, and a little more aspect ratio than 19.5. I mean, it's almost the same, but I'm just telling you. But you get a PPI here in the X2 for 403, and you get 399. So it's just like 1920, difference by a point or two. But this is the difference of quite a few cluster of pixels, which is, I mean, quite a few pixels compared to 2340. If this was 2341 or 42 or 45, it's okay. The 60 pixels is quite a bit on the whole phone matrix. And brightness nits are given for the 6 Pro. It's not given here, but I think it's similar. This doesn't have 90 Hz. So I would really like guys to comment below and really express your view on the 90 hertz refresh rate, if it's really a deal breaker for those who have seen it, those who have used it, those who have seen the reviews. What is your opinion? If you just comment below, it would be great for a lot of people who are today, as these two are pretty hot phones, as you know, today, right? They are out of stock. So if you can just post something in the comments for how well are there, basically the 90 hertz versus the Super AMOLED, what is better? I mean, it'll make sense, because the Gorilla Glass 5 and all is the same thing, and the small pixels. Some say that the 6 Pro has at night, on very low light, it has a little flickering issue. I don't know how far that is true, and to what extent. as you as you understand, I'm trying to make this a little interactive video, so there can be interaction in the comments, so I can also post in the comments, and a lot of genuine buyers who are going to spend their hard-earned money to buy these phones, they get the best for their money and value. I think that's important, because tomorrow you don't buy a 18,000 rupees or a 270 $200-300 phone, and you just say, no, I don't like it, I want to give it back. It doesn't happen that way, and you just go and sell it at 20-30% depreciation, because that's how it is. So excuse me. So I mean, these are the few things. And also do mention in the comments about Snapdragon 730G and 720G. It's something which is marginal, the difference. Both are 8 nm, very very compact chipsets, but I don't think it's really noticeable, the difference. But a 720G works very well with the 6 Pro. That's what I've heard from other videos. And I don't know about of course 7. And also do mention in the comments about the heating issues, if you guys think there is any, because that is something which is I think a concern. 730 would get us slightly warmer, maybe 40-41 after an hour or so, maybe 42. But if you can mention, guys who have really checked it out, it'll be nice. And I didn't know that the 6 Pro has a 24-bit 196 hertz audio, which is an audio out, and the X2 Pro doesn't have that. Both have an jack, 3.5 mm jack. I've heard the sound on GSM Arena between the two, actually, and I would say it's good. It's a lot of people also say that the X2 sounds a little better, more punchier, little more bass than the 6 Pro. Maybe because it's an X2, the X series. So maybe yeah, a little bit. I wasn't very impressed with the sound, because it's okay. I mean, I like the Moto X4 sound. It's something which is very good even today. May not be that loud, but Motorola is known for their sound clarity, if you know. It's clear. The Motorola was clearer than X2. Maybe the X2 is louder, but clarity wise, Moto X4 is loud. It's not that loud, but it's loud, but not that loud. But this is much louder. So the real loudness is in the X2, but the clarity is in the Moto X4. I wouldn't, of course, again compare these two with OnePlus audio quality, because, or a Samsung S20, because they come into a total different league altogether. But I would definitely say that that these phones somewhere are similar, and it's a very hard choice for people to make. So I mean, not like a poll, but maximum people who can really comment down about the give a thumbs up for those who would be keen for the the Realme X2 or the Realme 6 Pro. It would help, because we would get a heads up on which is really better, and that would really make a difference. And it's important, because a lot of people are looking to buy one of these, the mid segment phones right now, and those who are not able to spend a lot of money, $500, $500 in India, that's something like 35,000 on the edge, up down, for phones like OnePlus and premium phones, again like the one Realme X2 Pro, that's again expensive. And also, if you could mention something about the water cooled system in the phones. Some say it's good. I've seen some reviews, it's pretty good, effective, but some say if that could break, what would happen? It would damage the phone, right? If your phone fell and it cracked or something. So there are a lot of other issues which the liquid cooling phones could have. We don't know as yet, but I mean, if a phone is not getting really hot, I think it's okay. It doesn't really, it's not needed, especially if you have a phone cover to use, like a Spigen or something like that. They're pretty good. And yep, that's pretty much, I think. And a very important note which a lot of people don't adhere to is the SAR value. They've not mentioned it here, but it's like 90 on the 119 on the head and 2090. It's quite high. Samsung phones, as you know, they're 21, 30, 33. Even if they get these phones to 35, 40, 48, it helps. But all these, I don't know why they don't work on this SAR. This is something which has to be strictly looked at for people who really want the low radiation from these phones. And do mention also in the comments from some low SAR phones if you know any, so I can maybe do a review on that. And once again, thank you to GSM Arena for letting me use their website to just review this, and courtesy to them. So I'll see you from there. Thank you. Have a good one.